Hi, welcome to Jitex TV. We're here on the stand of the Abu Dhabi Ports company. I'm joined by Saif Al-Ketbi, who's the Vice President of the ICT Services. In terms of how you look after the ports and the industrial zones, how does ICT Services look after them?
Abu Dhabi Port Company is a major player on the Abu Dhabi region, so we are holding we are responsible to deliver all the ports, business ports on the Abu Dhabi regions and industry zones in Abu Dhabi. One of the services is really important in Abu Dhabi is the technology services. So we want to make sure is the services being provided to the oldest customer what we have, and we want to make sure is it's two things really major important things is time and cost reduction. So we want to make sure these services being delivered to the customers.
So in terms of how that would affect your average customer, how would they see a change in the way they normally would do business because of what you provide?
It's, as a customer today, is the most two important things is you have is time, because you want to make sure the service deliver on time, and sometimes they prefer it to be quicker as was expected. And the other one is the cost effective. So you want to make sure it's not be high cost and competitive with the other. That's the two is we try to make it an Abu Dhabi Port Company with the unique services like we call one-stop shop services. It's like a centralized services for all the customer. So it's all the customer, they don't need to go anywhere except coming to the ADBC from the ICT services, and they will give them a cable. So even for the customers, they didn't need to think about to establish an IT there or spend a lot of cost, their operation cost. At the end, you need the service to come to you. And we make sure is all the services from the application, from the network, from structure, from the hosting spaces is available to you. So the only matter of the cable.
And so would people use it as an app? Or what's the technology of it that's best used for people to interact with you?
It's both sides. So we have like cloud services, and then through the internet, you didn't have to go from the app applications. If you do everything through the app application, is you always stick with a certain amount of devices. You need to be an Android, to be an iPhone. Today is not all of the people have these devices, so I want to make sure it's available to everybody. So the available is in the web. The matter of you have internet, you have access. And that's what we try to make it an ADBC. So we are slightly different from the trend of the market today. And instead of going in the mobiles, we go in as availability. Doesn't matter which mobile you will get, doesn't matter where you are, but if you have the internet, you get the access.
Absolutely, because one of the things that would be very different is, unlike most of the services, you're talking to people who are arriving in the UAE for the first time. They might not get instant internet access, so it has to be available for them in their home country so they can plan ahead and book their spaces.
Absolutely, and then that's the easiest connection to everybody is internet available. If you didn't have it even at home, you have it through one of the telecom companies. If you go there is available of the devices like a smartphone devices, anywhere you can rent it today. But you're not going to find the solution available all the time. You want to make sure that solution is available. So that's why we're trying to provide all the solution available on the internet. Doesn't matter where you are, you will get it, but it's available there.
So here we are at Jitex. Why is it important for the Abu Dhabi Ports company to be seen and interact with people at Jitex?
It's been here like 3 years now. Each time we come, we learn something. So the beauty of Jitex is you combine with all the companies around the world. And then you learn from everybody's here, because you see is each company has a different visions. They have, if you ask them like what's the 5 years plans, they will give you is a totally different vision from each one. That's surprising on the technology. Technology is technology, yeah, but as we learn from this. So as we go on step by step. Technology everywhere. You will get to whatever you go on the market today, but is what you need, what you want to provide the services to, and that's what we target is. We try to get the services that the customer need. And that's what we do. It's time and cost. That's the most, because you don't want to add a cost in your structure or your organization. And you don't want to put a cost in your, as a business today. So we try to derive this one to you.
Now the UAE is famous for creating the first and the biggest and the tallest in many different fields. In what you do, are you reflective of what's happening in ports around the world, or are you pioneering and creating something that's quite unique for the UAE?
It's, at the end of the services, yeah, it doesn't matter the biggest or the small or the, it's, you always want to be the number one. The number one is not just to be a number one, is how you will get to be a number one, and it's what the kind of services you will provide. Doesn't matter if it's internal services or external services. In ADBC, is we provide for both services. We have internal service for our employee. We want to make sure all the employees connected. Today, I will tell you, I'm here, I'm using my desktop phone. So if somebody called me in my office, it's ringing in my mobile. And then I can use the same things. I can call from my phone through my network. So this is the availability we have. If you are traveling, we save a cost even from the employee. So it's both sides, the services and the employee.
So where do you see the future of your organization going? What can we look forward to that's going to change the game in the next 12 months and beyond?
When you are outside, there's no limit for the technology. From every day is the changing. Every second is the changing of technology. And the people mind is changing, shifting based on technology. And that's the dangerous. So we want to make sure is what you need. You want to make sure is you look at your environment around and study it well and adapt to whatever is going to fit in your organization or fit in your structures wise. Traditionally wise, we are different from the Europe. Structure wise, we are different. The availability, the people mind is different. So you need to know all of these things to adapt anything.
So effectively, it's a very unique flavour that you bring to the world of ports authorities, and certainly for people who are shipping and moving cargo around the world. You've got your own particular way and style of doing it here in the UAE.
It's helped the growth of the business, yeah? It's the most important for you as a business today is you want to think to get your stuff outside as quick as it, because you're not going to put any costs on you. At the same time is you need the services to happen to you. We provide both of them for you today. We'll tell you, you will get your container out of the port in a short time. You don't need to come, you don't need to do anything. You get a message, you will receive it, you come, you pick it, you also fully automated process, end to end. And that's what you need from the customers, yes? Because if shipping agency, moving is a cost. So the time is important. So that's why, and the cost is important. So we're not going to charge you cost, because adapting the technology is you need a lot of cost. And at the same time, you do want to put a charge on the customers, otherwise it's going to pay 2 times. So we want to make sure it's not paying this. So we want to make sure is technology serving the customers.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time, and very best of luck for the future as well.